Hello everyone, let's take my seatbelt off. Alright, so it's been a minute. I wanted to talk a little bit about the car buying process and what you should do when buying a used car. So let's get into it. So when looking for a used car, you definitely want to make sure you go into it with a budget. So I would reverse engineer it and pretty much think about how much do you want to realistically be spending for the month. Typically they say you want to do about 15% of your monthly income. So if you do the math and you come up with your number, also calculate in that number your car insurance. So car insurance, typically I like to do the 50-50 rule. So 50% of your expected budget for the month should be insurance, and then the other 50 should be the car payment. I'm younger, so I'm only 22 years old, so obviously my insurance is a lot more expensive than if you were older looking for a vehicle, so keep that in mind. But essentially I like to go with the 50-50 rule. So that's the first thing, is to budget yourself. Make sure that you stick to that budget. Make sure that when you are going into these dealerships and viewing these vehicles that you keep that number in mind, because they'll try to haggle you and try to make you get into something that you didn't even want originally. So I would definitely make sure that you keep that in mind. Tip number 2 is, I'm going to keep this video really short because I just felt like making it. I'm in the process of car buying and it is extremely stressful, only because I know exactly what I'm looking for. My original car actually got struck by lightning. I'll probably tell that story another time, but that's why I'm looking for a car right now. Anyway, I want to do it right this time. And so second tip is to do your research. I narrowed my searches down to probably about 2 to 3 models, and I selected my year range based on the price that I'm willing to pay per month, and then went from there. So that is tip number 2. Do your research on the vehicles that you've chosen. Determine why you want this vehicle, not just because it looks good. And again, this is for a used vehicle, so don't think that this is going to be your vehicle for the next 10 years, because assuming that you are on a plan to increase your income, you can get that dream car you want. But this is like a for now thing. I personally don't really want a car, but I am living in Atlanta, Georgia right now, and it's impossible to get anywhere without a car. So while I'm here, I just want to get something that's affordable, something that's reliable, that I don't really have to worry about, kind of just like throwing away some, rainy day funds towards it, and having a super low monthly payment, so I don't have to worry about this vehicle like I would if I were to go and purchase a brand new vehicle, which is not what I need right now. In a year or two, I do plan on getting, whatever that vehicle is, insert vehicle here. Anyway, so that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is choose a really good financial provider or financial lender. So if you are a part of a credit union, I would highly recommend that. You get the best rates there. If you are not a part of a credit union and you're not able to get approved by a credit union, I would definitely start looking at some of the smaller well-known banks. So if you wanted to go to not Bank of America or not Wells Fargo or not Chase, any other bank is fine. So those are my 3 tips on car buying, used car buying. Later videos, I'd like to do a more in-depth analysis or approach to buying a used vehicle. There are several steps involved, but those are just my 3 tips off the top of my head. And this is as I am actively car shopping for the 4th time in a couple of years, and there's a lot that goes into that. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions down below on what you would like to know about buying a used vehicle, or if you'd like to know about buying a brand new vehicle. I've done that before. Like I said, it got totaled by lightning, so I hope to share that story with you guys. Anyway, thanks for watching.